Hey guys, today I would like to tell you about graphs, planar graphs and maximal planar graphs. Okay, so what is a graph? A graph is a set of points and edges. For example, this graph contains 1, 2, 3, 4 vertices and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 edges. We can draw graphs in any way we like. For example, we have this graph which contains 3 vertices and 3 edges. We can draw it like this. We can draw it like this. Any way you want. So all these graphs are the same graph. Okay, so what is a planar graph? A planar graph is a graph that can be drawn so that its edges will not have common points except vertices. Let me show you some examples. This is a planar graph. Why? Because we can redraw it like this. Now, as you can see, all its edges have no intersections at all. Take a look at this example. This is a full graph, so-called full graph with five vertices. So this graph cannot be drawn so that its edges will not intersect. So this is not a planar graph. Okay. So what is a maximal planar graph? Maximal planar graph is a graph that can be drawn. The maximal planar graph is a graph so that if you add any edge, it will not be a planar graph anymore. Take a look at this example. So this is a planar graph because we can redraw it like this. But if we add one more edge, this graph is not planar anymore. Okay, so how can we detect if a graph is a planar graph or not? There is a Kuratowski theorem. What does it say? It says that if a graph contains this graph or this graph as a subdivision, then this graph is not planar. Otherwise, it is a planar graph. Let me show you this example. This graph is not a planar one. Why? Because it contains a subdivision of such a graph. We can change these two edges and this vertex with one edge. Like this. So now, So now it is obvious that this graph is not a planar one. In the next lecture, I will tell you about an algorithm that can detect if a graph is a planar or not, but it is based not on Kuratowski theorem. Thank you.